Today we're going to be making a zombie apocalypse scenario in vanilla Minecraft. Now, one quick note: I'm very sure that this will this only works in 1.14, 1.19. You can do this in 1.13 and under, but it's just a lot harder and it does not follow this tutorial and has a lot of completely different commands. So if you're looking for a 1.13 or under tutorial, this is not for you. Anyways, let's get started. So first, you're going to want to find a good area to set up your scenario. I found a good spot so that this small desert area here can spawn husks, and the rest will just spawn regular zombies and zombie villages. Now, this scenario will basically increase the zombie spawn rate and stop all other overworld mobs from spawning. It's also optimal to stop passive mobs like pigs and sheep and chickens and all those animals, but you can make them not spawn either if that's what you like. Now, anyways, let's get into the command blocks. So first, you're going to want to find an area that is nice and tucked away and hidden. Now, I've actually already made an area over in the mountainside, which is being used for the command blocks. So you could like I did, you could just put it in like the side of a mountain, and that should be good enough to not make make sure that it's hidden enough. So it's right here. So I just made a small little room with this setup of command blocks. Now we're going to be making a lot more of these, but basically I've got a repeat command block, a chain command block, and a few others to do some things. So first, this command block turns off mob drop so that mobs, when they die, don't drop loot. This selects all skeletons with the execute command and then runs a command that summons a zombie right on it. This command kills the skeleton, and this command turns back on mob drops. So if I get some skeletons, oh oops, and I put some of them down in this room, turn it on, they'll all die and turn into zombies. So I've got this set up. Now we're going to need to make a ton more of these. So I'm just going to make a quick tutorial on how to make this setup. So what you want to do is you want to get yourself a command block, and by typing in /give your name at S or at P, that all selects you if you're putting in the command. Then you want to type in command block with a underscore, like that. You get one command block. You want to put that down, put 4 of them down. Now make sure that the arrows are all pointing into each other like that. And under this block it's also pointing. So make sure that all of the arrows are pointing into each other correctly, so that it look like this. Now you want to change these 3 command blocks into chain command blocks with an always active and a chain. Make sure it's always active, otherwise the chain won't work. Now set this one to a needs redstone or repeat. Now if you'd like, you can set it to always active so that it's permanently on, but you do not need to do this. You can just have a lever so you can turn it on and off, which is what I'm going to do. So in the first command block, you're going to put in game rule do mob loot false, which will turn off the mob drops. This command block will have execute at E with square brackets type equals skeleton. But this, we're going to have a different mob. This time, let's put in creepers. Like that. Then we're going to type in run summon zombie. This command block has /kill or just kill at E type equals creeper. And this final command block has game rule do mob loot, this time true. Now this is the setup for turning creepers into zombies. So flick this on, get some creepers. They all turn into zombies, just like that. Now we have this setup. Now I'm gonna go copy this and set up for all the other mobs. Now you can copy command blocks by holding Control and middle click, and you'll get the NBT data to get the exact command inside. So I'm gonna go do that quickly. Okay, so I've got all of the command blocks set up. All I really did add is just the witch and the spider, and I've got all of the spawn eggs here. So I'm gonna go out here and show you what they spawn. So like always, oh, skeleton must have just died in this cave. Oh look, there's a skeleton spawn, which is spawning zombies. So yeah, the skeletons turn to zombies, the creepers turn to husks, the witches turn to zombie villagers. Oh, because they're in the jungle, it seems they're becoming jungle villagers. Interesting. And the spiders also become husks. So I've changed up the variation in the mobs that spawn from these. So you can make a pretty cool zombie apocalypse if you can do it that way. Now I haven't stopped mobs from spawning though, so that is completely optional. Now one last thing I could add to the world is a border around the entire world. So I'm gonna make one. So first you gotta set the center. So if the center is if your world is like far away from 0, 0, like it's over 2,000 blocks away from 0, 0, then you want to run this command: world border center, and then your coordinates, like this, and then press enter. So now the world border will be centered to those coordinates you put in. Now I'm going to put in, well, world border set, and then any number, how wide you want it to be. I'm going to put 250. So now you've got a 250 block wide world border. It's probably 250 blocks and then another 250 blocks, but I don't know. But this seems like a good size. So that's going to be the size for this zombie apocalypse. Now this scenario, how about this might actually, no, never mind. This might be enough, but if we could add anything more, that'd be cool. So I'm just trying to think, what could we add? So we've already got. Actually, let's make it hard mode. That make it a lot more interesting, and nighttime, like that. And now let's watch the mobs spawn. So look, I just saw a poof there, and it spawned a husk. Yeah, you can only, if you look around the world in the like look at the desert biome. There's so many mobs. There's so many husks. Not many zombies. Because sometimes it'd be actually spawning the actual husks because this is a desert biome. So that's pretty cool. So if you had the commands properly made and you flicked on the levers or set it to always active, you'd be getting a pretty cool zombie apocalypse. Now I'm gonna add some more things. Let's just make it daytime again, like that. Okay, let's get rid of the mobs. So I think we can make the mobs a bit stronger. So we can go over to our little command block area over here. We can steal the execute command from here, which is execute at, this time I'm going to change it to zombie run. Actually, no, we'll just do the effect command. Well, if you haven't watched my effect on the my video on the effect command, you should watch that if you want. Now, okay, I'm gonna have it repeat. Let's put a lever on it, like always, like that. Okay. Effect give @e type equals zombie. Let's give it strength. I'll give it for 100 seconds because it's always going to be constantly giving it. Let's give it strength 2. That's pretty big. That's very strong. We'll make the zombies really strong. Maybe we'll just do strength 1, so we don't need it. Actually, no, we'll add it in true so that it hides the particles. We'll grab that. Copy this command, put it here. Let's do speed. We'll do a little bit of speed. Alright, so that's all the zombie ones. Now copy that. Put that here. So this should turn this on to zombie villager, like that. Zombie villager. So it should give them strength and speed when you turn this on, because it's powering this block, which powers this, and run commands on both. So if I get a villager, or zombie villager, and a zombie, should deal more damage. So let's see if I get a villager, just a normal one. Actually, I'll just see. Is it any faster? It looks faster. Let's go see. So let's say put the zombie here. Doesn't seem much faster. You know what? I'll just put a lever on both of them. Oh no, I didn't turn it on. There we go. Alright, now let's go test it. Yeah, it's definitely faster. Which would mean these zombies do a lot more damage. Alright, anyways. Back to the command blocks. Let's set up some stats for the husk. I'd like to make the husk unique. So, let's change this to husk. Alright, what strength should we give it? We can look through the effects. Maybe regeneration? Nah. Maybe we'll just give it speed 2, so it's an extra fast zombie. Okay, we'll pop a lever on it. Maybe make it this way. There we go. So now, let's make it nighttime again. Like that. And if we go over to the desert area, we should be finding some very strong mobs. So we head over here. Yeah, that husk is fast. Yeah, okay. So you can try this out in survival mode and see what happens if you can survive for very long. Anyways, I think that is about to, that's about to, anyways, yeah, I think it's time to wrap up the video. We've done a bunch of stuff on command blocks, so yeah, goodbye.